as we begin this session, just allow your mind to naturally begin to fall gently into a state of self-hypnosis by gently allowing any thoughts that may be entering the mind to simply drift away like clouds in the sky. And as they do, just noticing a comfort entering the body through the feet, and this comfort is represented by a white light that is deeply calming, easing and loving, and it has the natural effect of relaxing both body and mind, and it moves into the feet, the ankles, the thighs, the hips, releasing, relaxing, and helping each muscle let go of any tension or stress that may have been held from the past week, and just allowing yourself the space and this time to let go. Feeling this gentle white light washing over the body, up the spine like a gentle massage, and all the way down the arms, the hands, back of the head, the face, every single part of the body gently relaxes like waves of relaxation just flowing over the body over and over again. And with each wave, you find yourself feeling 10 times more relaxed than you felt before. And the body begins to feel warm, heavy, loose and relaxed. And the mind becomes soft and gentle, calm and easy. And you find yourself just beginning to let go more and more with each breath. Each deep inhalation brings serenity to the body. Each exhalation releases tension from the body. Holding on and letting go, feeling that gentle exchange, breath after breath, like the waves at the shore, pulling in and releasing. So natural a cycle, and as you fall into the cycle, you just become calm. And now with the mind calm, in your mind's eye, just visualize or imagine yourself walking through a stark winter land. And as you walk through this land, where there is snow that is beginning to melt, and little signs of life, and you notice the cold of the winter air, and you notice the form you have taken. And as you look down at yourself, you recognize the part of yourself that has come on this journey. There's a younger part of yourself that has become locked into certain kinds of thinking, certain ways of relating to love, relationships, and womanhood. And these ways of thinking have been limiting and painful, but it's all you've known, and it's all you were given the chance to know with the circumstances of your life. And you notice how it looks and feels to embody the state of constantly seeking the validation of a man's love, constantly being attracted to emotionally unavailable men, and being drawn into situations where the expression of your love is fearful and thwarted, feeling trapped in this cycle of fear and anxiety and agitation. And it's represented outwardly in this vast winterland. And then you feel something in your heart, a tenderness, a calling, a knowingness to continue to move past this winterland to a hill where the sun is beginning to rise. And you have a sense that over this hill there's great change, transformation, and possibility. And so you walk towards the light of the sun. And as you reach the peak of this hill, you find yourself standing in complete awe. Ahead of you, you see the land of eternal springtime. The valleys are covered in flowers. The scent of lavender and roses fills the air, and sunlight touches every corner of this land. And in the center of this land, you see a palatial building. And you feel drawn to this place. This place holds an aura of beauty, love, joy, prosperity. And so you walk down the pathway to this palace, this golden palace, which emits light from every window. And as you walk towards the palace, you're welcomed by the court. Everyone seems to know that you are a guest here, a most welcomed guest. as you walk in, you see the most beautiful, regal goddess ahead of you. The subtle features of her face have such exquisite beauty that they surpass any words, really. Her golden hair streams with light and falls effortlessly to her hips. Her skin glows with love. Her eyes shine with wisdom. She is the very spirit of spring, new beginnings, and she is the union of divine, masculine and feminine energy. She is the creator of loving relationships that are mature and offer deep connection through romance, sexuality, beauty, the arts, and nature. And as you look around, you see some of the most beautiful art. And her entire palace is adorned with all things that represent love and ecstasy and joy. She embodies these qualities, and she calls you to her in a most loving and open way. And you begin to feel yourself just being in her presence, changing with every moment, taking on more and more of these characteristics. You feel inspired by her. You see in her your own potential. And you long to learn her ways. You desire to become more and more like her with every day. She talks to you about her independence, her autonomy over all things, for she is autonomous over her mind. She has tamed the wild horse of her mind, and so she is powerful, focused, and goal-directed. She is able to manifest things with ease. She is fearless in her heart. And due to this fearlessness, she has deep and powerful emotional experiences with others that supersede any solitary goals. She finds union with all things as she realizes she is everything. She is vastly emotional and intelligent, and she takes great joy in celebrating her mind. She offers you food and drink, a great celebration. She is naturally a seductress, yet civilized and gentle in manner. And as you observe her, you notice yourself starting to take on these qualities. Unconsciously so, subconsciously, the shift becomes natural. You enjoy her cultured manner, how disarming she is when meeting new people like yourself, so that she brings comfort to them. And as she speaks with you and guides you towards your potential, she is open and honest, and her presence is inviting. She shows you her powers of transformation, turning mundane objects into things of beauty. She never suffers at the hands of a man, for she realizes she births the entire universe. She is the source of her happiness, as she is all that is. She is warm and charming, enchanting and engaging, comfortable in her sensuality and her sexuality. Her emotions are connected to her sexual drive, and her passion is connected to divinity. She offers you new clothes, gifts of perfume that are colorful and beautiful. And as you try on these new clothes, her ladies at court dress you with perfume, and transform you completely. And as you look into a large golden framed mirror, you see how you yourself are becoming the goddess. For she is you and you are her. And as you turn to her, she smiles at you as this recognition begins to deepen in your heart and mind. Her palace is your palace. Her love is your love. Her sensuality and sexuality is your sensuality and sexuality. Her culture is your culture. Her intelligence is your intelligence. And as you look at her, a light connects both your hearts, and this light seems to transform the mundane into the beautiful through this bond of love. And you see yourself developing into a keenly developed Aphrodite woman who is connected both to the erotic and the intellectual and the emotional. The trifecta of Aphrodite becomes you. She guides both men and women to their hearts, as you do now. She captivates the feelings of men in her intimate relating, as you do now. She attracts only men that have deeply connected with her own heart, as she only projects these kinds of men, for she celebrates the purity of love, the wholeness of love, the ecstasy, the fullness of love. She is full and complete, as you are full and complete. And as you stand in front of this mirror, light moves from your heart in all four directions. And this light of love, this creative energy, opens up at the base of the spine and moves in bursts of light all the way through the crown of your head. And with it, it brings the full communion of yourself with your Aphrodite nature into your goddess potential you ascend. And the more you return to this heart of Aphrodite, the more you embody her every day, and the more your life will reflect her beauty, her love, her sexuality, her wisdom, her transcendent nature. And you will project worlds and relationships that are loving, that are compassionate, that are wise, that are whole, that are full, that are sensual, that are sexual, that are fulfilling, for they will be a reflection of your own Aphrodite heart. And as both you and Aphrodite spend your time in this beautiful palace of light and love and beauty, you realize that this palace is the home of your heart, and you can always enter here and awaken this heart every day by simply closing your eyes and calling upon the goddess, and this world will manifest before your eyes. You will be able to make any changes or transformations needed, for Aphrodite is the goddess that transforms the mundane into the beautiful, transforms suffering into joy, pain into love. And now allowing this experience to move through every pore of your body and your being, and to transmute anything that needs to be transmuted at this time, and to elevate you to your highest potential, and to release any blocks that may have been present. So that you can turn to your goddess nature whenever needed, and whatever you bring will be powerfully and completely transformed and transmuted through simple conversations. drift into a deep sleep, and allowing the sleep to anchor in your most powerful of experiences from the session. And when you wake in the morning, you awaken as the goddess, in beauty, in love, in compassion, in wisdom.